is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Google Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Starts with a quick pass to the left with the RPO. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Here's the second down play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the defense smothers it for no gain.
Setting the edge a lot of times when rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Here we go. First third down of the game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking for a man. They can't connect. Costly turnover on the pass.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? It's a peculiar choice for this offense.
The offense is set up with excellent field position.
Dip three soda.
Gonna run it. It's Connors. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up to scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they went on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and grip on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. The shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are getting already set for the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Connors. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
First down here for this offense.
4-1-4 satellite. 4-1-4 satellite.
And the quarterback dropping back. Pulls it in. It's Connors. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he moved that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2.
221 wing. 221 wing. Press.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The tied offense line up here on 1st and goal.
Corner hole. 88. Corner hole. 88.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Here Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He dumps it off to the tight end. The defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. To hold the 30, this is an eligible third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Give it to him. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Dangerous return without a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. That's made on the left side. Touchdown! Connection there for 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And 109 yards away, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. But no game.
And this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back and throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the right side. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Touchdown. Big 6 could be a game changer.
Oh, he tried to force it and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. He's going to try for a return a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after a pick 6 last time out here.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to bring that up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Short pass finds the tight end. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nicely run slant there by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Let's go.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Dip 3 soda.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. The offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He keeps it on the design run. Running with purpose. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That pass is caught, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back, but a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going for his running back. And the senior quarterback get picked off. Almost made a freshman mistake. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Ball handed off. Great cut there. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Designed quarterback run. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here.
Military stunt.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover 2 because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready up. Black 24. Black. Gaucho. Gaucho. Cobra.
Offense looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Buying time, moving to his left. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Meadow's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Well, it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaks through the tackle. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Finds room at the 30. And here he goes. All the way to the end zone. He couldn't catch it. Touchdown. That's just nice execution. The receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
That's a deep kickoff hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to break down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Into the open. Touchdown. Big defensive score.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that shredded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Right after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end zone. He's going to come out with it. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quick completion to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Makes the catch. It's Hicks.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Missouri now in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he gets into the end zone to make the score look slightly more respectable. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Ball handed off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Near the sticks. It's Murray. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Breaks free. Fights off a defender. Touchdown. He wins the football to the end zone.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Defense reaction quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it again. Buying time now, rolling to his left. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37-man. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop. Quick pass. The catch is made. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that previous play. Movement here from the tight end. And now they run the draw play. Fights off a defender. Powerful running. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Connors. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Completion makes it second and short.
27.
They'll try the ground game there. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times, he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Bringing pressure. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff.
I feel like they called that one of the chances on. They're not going to hit a home run. Look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. You're going to see if they can convert.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Stands out of the air with one hand. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker.
Wow, pretty impressive. I mean, it only picked up a few yards. It didn't quite get the first down. But, man, this guy put on a display of how to catch the football with one hand.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design rule. Offense in hurry-up mode. Second down, looking to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Missouri getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Running back with the football. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Go!
Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Second down and goal upcoming. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1 yard line. He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. QB keeper all the way. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. It's a design quarterback keeper. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Got the first down and still motoring. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year. Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.